Now we consider the same problem, that is the distribution of money collected by the students for flood relief fund. Okay, and you have to find out the mean of money collected by each student. The money was given in terms of 0 to 10, the classes were till 50, and the frequencies given to you are 5, 7, 5, 2 and 6. Now to solve this sum by step deviation method, our initial steps are the same. The first of all, the classes denoting the money, the class mark, this is your class mark. Okay, we are going to assume a mean over here. That assumed mean is denoted by A. We are going to find out the deviation, that is DI. The DI is given by XI minus A, which is XI minus 25. Fine. So what do we get the deviations as? The deviations that we get over here are minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10 and 20. Fine. Now in the next column we are going to find out UI. This UI is given by the formula UI is equal to DI upon G, where G is the greatest common divisor of these deviations. The greatest common divisor means in these terms, which is the factor which is common to all the terms, and the factor common will be, if you take this minus 20, minus 10, 10 and 20. Factors are 2 into 10, 1 into 10, 1 into 10 and 2 into 10. Here if we take minus. Okay, so which is the common factor? 10. So what is the GCD over here in this deviations? It is 10. So what are we going to do is UI is equal to DI upon 10. Fine. So that will give you minus 20 upon 10, which is equal to minus 2, minus 10 upon 10, which is equal to minus 1, 0 upon 10 is equal to 0, 10 upon 10 is 1 and 20 upon 10 will be 2. These are the deviations with respect to UI. How do we find UI? DI upon G, where G is the greatest common divisor. How do you find out the greatest common divisor? I have showed you. Okay. So after getting this, now see, we have simplified our calculations more. The next column that we have is of the frequency, denoted by Fi. The frequency was, if you see, it is 5, 7, 5, 2, 6. Its summation is 25. Now in the next column what we do is, we find out the product of the deviation UI into Fi. So this UI into Fi, this will be minus 2 into 5, that is minus 10, minus 1 into 7, that is minus 7, 0 into 5 is 0, 1 into 2 is 2 and 2 into 6, this 2 into 6. We have to multiply these two. Multiplication of these two. Getting that? So that will give you 12. You are not to show the multiplication sign. For you to remember, आपको याद रखने के लिए, समझने के लिए मैंने यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लिकेशन साइन दिया, आपको डालना नहीं है, यहाँ पे आप करके बता रहे हैं. ओके, अब आपको इसका समेशन लेना है. What will be the summation of these deviations? UI into Fi. तो आपको अगर if you add that, see, it will be minus 10 minus 7, that is minus 17, and 2 plus 12, that is plus 14. So minus into plus is minus sign of the greater number. You will get here minus 3. Fine. Now our next thing that we have to do is to find out u bar. And that u bar is given by summation of ui into fi upon summation of fi. That means it will be minus 3 upon 25. और ये minus 3 upon 25, if you divide this 23, you divide this 3 by 25. 25 zeros is 0, remainder is 3. 3 is smaller than 25, so you put a decimal point and you can put a 0. 25 ones is 25, your remainder is 5. Now you can put a 0 directly. 25 twos are 50. But what will be the answer? It will be negative 0.12. Got that? Now we find out the mean. And the mean will be given by mean of the rupees. That is x bar will be assume mean plus u bar into g. Formula क्या हो गया? U bar into G. What is your assume mean? It is 25. A is 25 here. See? Assume mean 25 है. U bar कितना आ गया आपका? minus 0.12. And GCD कितना था आपका? 10. Okay? So this gives you 25 plus into minus 12 into 10. So that will give you 1.2. Decimal point कहाँ shift होगा? One place to the right. Now let us subtract this. 25 minus 1.2. This becomes 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. Here there is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. 23.8. So the mean of the money collected by the student is the mean of the money collected by the student or by a student is rupees 23.8. Okay, getting that? See now, by direct method, this was the direct method that we did. If you remember, in the direct method, we took summation of xi into fi. We got the value as 23.8. Now see the scores that you got. Are you getting that? आपके जो scores मिल रहे थे आपको, जो sum मिल रहा था वो बड़ा था, यानी calculation यहाँ पे बड़े हो रहे थे. वही आपने assume mean method से किए तो थोड़ा आपके calculation simplify हो गए. यहाँ पे 595 था, यहाँ नेगेटिव में आ गया आपका -30. Getting that? You did the calculation, you found D bar. आपने उसके बाद आंसर आप सेम आया आपका 23.8. दोनों मेथड से सेम आया. Have a look. Getting that? और आपके calculations easier हो गए when you went by this method, the step deviation method. You just got -3. See, from 595 to -30, you got -3. And your calculations got easier and you got the same answer. So these are the three methods of finding out mean. If in the paper you are specified which method, then follow the method that is asked. But if it is not specified, paper में specify नहीं किया गया, simply लिखा गया find the mean, तो आपको जो भी method convenient लगता है, you select that method. Okay?